Welcome back. You tune into Buy Now Sell Now. But before we get started with all your stock related questions, we now have the management of stock that is locked in upper circuit since morning, and that is Oriental Trimex, that is locked in the upper circuit of more than 5.5% right now, as you can see on the chart. Now, this marble processor and importer Oriental Trimex said it plans to divest land assets and a small granite unit in Odisha to reduce its expenses. The company has also said that it is poised to commence quarry operations in Black Granite mine this quarter and anticipates initiating commercial production to start shortly thereafter. And the company has received an official mining lease from the Odisha government for the Black Granite quarry in May this year. Now, we're joined by Rajesh Punia, who's the founder, promoter and managing director of Oriental Trimex, to answer all the questions. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Punia, first up, what is the strategic importance of this particular quarry in Oriental Trimex's long-term plans for diversifying and expanding its product offerings beyond imported marble?
Yeah, we have already acquired this black quarry, and now we have to bring it in operations. And this quarry plays a strategic role in achieving companies' long-term goals. Primarily, we can say that this black granite is being introduced as a new product offering for homeowners. Secondly, this black granite has a very huge export potential, as black granite has significant export potential and is preferred for specific applications like kitchen countertops, etc. So, considering all this, this is a very new development, very significant development, I must say.
All right, that's the view coming in on the divestment plan. But Mr. Punia, hi, this is Kanishka also joining in. I also wanted to understand what are the estimated production capacities for the Black Granite, and what are your initial projections for its contribution to the overall revenue and the market share that you're looking at?
Yeah, the initial yearly projections estimate additional revenue of about 15 crores, with 40% expected to be net profits immediately. This projection is based on approximately 200 monthly CBM units, with the plans to increase to 500 CBM units, say after a year or so. And predicting the export share of black granites in overall granites, we are quite optimistic about this query.
Mr. Punia, what is the projected timeline for the completion of these divestments, and what is the anticipated financial impact on the company's balance sheet and the operational efficiency once these assets are divested?
Divestment of these assets would be within this calendar year, and we will do it within this calendar year, and this, we can say, this money we will reinvest into our core business, which is basically the imported marble, which has a gross profit margins exceeding 20%. So we can say undoubtedly it will improve the company's financial health, as well as it will give us operational efficiency also, because there are certain recurring expenses there, so that all will be saved. And basically, it's a bare land which we purchased long back in 2004, and there is a small granite unit that is also in Odisha that is inoperative for a long time. So selling these assets will help us bringing much needed funds back into our system.
That's right. So you do expect, better financials and improved operational efficiency going forward.
Yes,
but Mr. Punia, can you also elaborate on the market reception of these tiles so far, and what are your projections for how this product line will impact your overall market share and the current customer base?
Yeah, the rare earth brand, which is relatively, we can say, a very new brand if you compare with other brands. So, despite being relatively new brand, we are very thankful to the customers and to the market forces. They have supported us by giving initially a very good response. And this is basically because of our 3 decades of experience and expertise in procuring imported marbles throughout the globe. So those designs we have basically put in these tiles. So these tiles are basically, we can say, quite preferred by the customers, and particularly those customers that have smaller budgets in comparison to buying the imported marbles. And secondly, so far as the company's point of view, we don't require a separate marketing efforts for this. No separate sales depot is required. So it's a product synergy also. So this way, the tiles business, that is certainly going to add in the revenue, and in a very impressive way in the profitability also.
Mr. Punia, one final question. Considering all these recent developments, the new vitrified tiles, the advanced investments, how do these collectively position Oriental Trimex for the future in terms of market leadership, innovation, and enhancing shareholder value?
See, this smart cut ultra thin wire machine, that is actually a very big revolution in this industry. See, this industry works from 10 to 30% of average gross margin profits. Now, this machine is saving at least 20% of the raw material. So that means that 20% will be added to our gross profits. So it's a very big revolution. Now, divestment of certain assets, and then after this Black quarry, which will add not only to the revenue but also to the this profits. So collectively, all these things will have a great impact on our revenue and profitability, and ultimately it will give value to the shareholders.
Mr. Punia, that's a positive outlook coming in as far as Oriental Trimex is concerned, and how it will unlock value for the shareholders as well. But on that note, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us today.